on the set in 3, 2, 1, going live.
All right. I'm Mel Craig.
And I'm Don Ramsey.
And welcome to another episode of HB Unplugged. I'm starting to lose count, and I'm not sure what episode we're on now. I'm going to have to turn to Alejandro.
We're all over the map these days.
We've been quite busy. Yeah. Ironically, last episode, which is airing tonight, actually, we shot the U.S. Open. We're actually live at the U.S. Open. So that's fun. Well, let's introduce Mike Ali, a guest, local here in Huntington Beach, a restaurant owner, and give him a big hand. Welcome, Mike. That's it. Thumbs up. All right, cool. Everybody likes you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's interesting because HB Unplugged, like I tell everybody, it's all about the Huntington Beach community. It's all about the businesses in Huntington Beach and the people who run the businesses and live here, all the locals, and that's how we want to keep it. So it's just another venue for people to get involved in and find out about events and things that are going on and find out about Zach's.
Some history.
Find out about some history. What's going on here, yeah. So Mike, when we start off the show, we really like to know a little bit about you and your family. So, your wife, your kids. I know I'm good friends with Joe, Hot Rod. We're into the car thing together, and that's how I met your son. But he came to my cruise nights. We used to do the cruise night every Wednesday night, and he came to that a couple times. But go ahead, talk about your family a little bit.
Well, when I came home from the Army in 1969, and I went to Fort Lewis for a few days.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yes. So the Army said, we are done with you. We'd like to have you 5 more years, and we're going to send you to Beirut, Lebanon, to be a military attaché to United States ambassador because of your language and your military background. And I declined. They offered me an officer rank, money, and all that. So I have no desire to go back to the Middle East.
All right.
Anyway, came home. My family was in the food business up in L.A. I got robbed 3 times. And
wait. Did you say you got robbed 3 times?
Yes.
At the store?
Yes.
Oh, my God. What a bummer.
So, for your information...
Wait. Did you ever get robbed at Pasha Liquor?
No.
Okay. Because that's, right at 7th where the 7-Eleven is.
Yeah.
He used to have a liquor store there back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s called Pasha Liquor.
Yes. So, I shot 3 guys.
Oh, you
did?
So you got robbed and shot them all. I was going to say, did you have a gun?
I like that.
That's a veteran for you right there. That's a true veteran right there. That's a patriot. You come and rob me, I take your life.
So I'm fresh out of the jungle of Vietnam, and mentally I'm a still military guy. And I come home to deal with this crap. No, sir. So this guy walked in the store, started stealing stuff. So I walked to the front of the doors, and I locked the doors, and I got my shotgun and my Western gun loaded. And a guy came in with a knife and he said, I'm going to kick your white ass. I said, go ahead. So I said, okay. So he reached with a knife, trying to hit me on top of my neck. Bam, first one. Then the other guy said, hey, man, you shot my brother. I said, you're going to be next. So he came, knocked me, and I came back, and before he loaded, I shot all 3 of them. And I called the LAPD, and the lady dispatcher said, are you joking? I said, no, ma'am, I'm not joking. I'm on the corner, 54th and Broadway, 5401 South Broadway, South Central LA, in the jungle of LA. She said, are you crazy? I said, no, ma'am, I'm not crazy. I know what I'm doing. I just got injured. Guy slashed me with a knife, and I had to protect myself. So who showed up? LAPD, live in Coronel Del Mar, white guy. He walked in, he knew me. He said, Mike, are you crazy? I said, no, sir. These guys, so-and-so and so. So they did the report, self-defense.
Self-defense, yeah.
I went to the front of the judge downtown L.A., and the judge looked at me. I said, are you U.S. Army or Marine? I said, yes, I'm U.S. Army. I said, I'm proud of you. Case dismissed.
Wow, unreal.
So we sold the store at discount, and I said, I'm going to Huntington Beach.
Yeah. Hey, okay, so real quick. So there used to be a bar like where Sessions is right now, kind of right by there, next door to El Don Liquor.
Yeah.
And that used to be a bar called the Capri Bar. But when you bought it, you changed the name. Is that what happened?
So what happened, Mike Abdulmati owned Jack Surfboard, bought the building.
Okay.
And he called me and said, Mike, you in the liquor business. I'm not. I'm in surfboard business.
Yeah.
You know, and I said, what do you meant to do? I said, I got a place, come and take it over. So I sold one of my stores for $150,000, and I brought it back in the bar, A to Z, and I named it after James Cagney, my hero.
Cagney's. Yeah.
The old Irishman.
James Cagney. Great.
So I named it Cagney, and fast forward, you know, we open up, and at that time, for the community to know, was only 3 liquor licenses downtown. I'm one of them.
Yeah, Eldon.
Aldon Liquor Store, my brother Nick at Pasha Liquor, and Maxwell was.
That was it.
What is Duke is right now.
Wow.
So
where
there's-
Duke's is.
Yeah.
And the Golden Bear.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The Golden Bear had to have a license. Yeah.
So that was the only license. And Perk was only beer and wine. And there was another place on 5th Street called Graben Ale, you know what I mean? Dive.
Mm-hmm.
And Main Street at that time, if you guys old enough to remember.
I was around.
Yes. So it was nice community. People know each other. People respect each other. People come down.
It was truly Main Street, USA.
Yes, sir.
We even had a Greyhound depot. People don't know that. Right next door to Terry's.
We had a. Let me back up a little bit.
Yeah.
Jack Surfboard was on the corner,
It's always been there. Yeah.
and Aldon Liquor Store on the corner. And Wimpy was on.
Wimpy's, yeah, it was on 6th Street.
6th Street. Farther down was Carson, who had Wind and Sea, the surfboard.
Yeah. That's where Guy worked.
Yes. So there was an old gas station,
The Texaco.
Texaco,
Yeah.
there. And
Is there even Texaco anymore? I don't think there is.
No.
No, there's not. There's no Texaco.
Chevron bought him out.
Yeah. Okay.
No longer here in California.
Yeah.
Anyway, Main Street, we had the Greyhound, we had the Terry Cafe on the corner, where the ice cream shop right now.
Yes.
Then Standard Market, the Zidane family. Then on, we had the post office, we had the Southern California Edison.
There was a Security Pacific Bank. Remember that one?
Security Pacific.
Yeah.
Sam Seafood was the museum is now, you know. And farther up, it used to be a French company, car, I forgot the name.
Oh, on the car dealership?
Yes.
Right
Right across the street from...
Yeah. That's right
was-
where Cruisers is now. That used
No.
to be a car lot right there.
That was
on
Terry
Fifth.
Cafe.
Yeah. No, I'm
I mean,
talking about on 5th Street.
Terry Buick.
Yeah, Terry Buick. That's it. Yeah.
Then,
A Buick dealership.
yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right there on the second block.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yes. Then there was the French car, where is Jack Bicycle Shop there. What's the name of the company?
Oh, that was called was Gothic. What was
Oh
it?
yeah, no, yeah, but he's talking even before that.
Before that, yeah, way
Yeah.
before that.
Then there was across street was a new building, was Tabin Appliances.
And wasn't there a hardware store on Main Street?
Yeah, Tovats.
Yes.
Yeah,
Tovats.
the hardware store. Yeah.
Yeah. And they had they sell in washer, dryers, fridge.
Yeah.
You know, so the local people go there. And where is the cafe run now? The Italian there used to be Swedish
Yeah, the Villa Sweden.
Villa Sweden.
Yeah, that's right across the street from the library, right
Yeah,
next door to the
exactly.
art center.
Yeah.
That used to be.
It's still a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I think it's a Thai food place.
It was a smorgasbord.
S'mores.
And you go in and do the food. They had the best meatballs and noodles.
It's
Remember
buffet.
that? Yeah, it was
buffet. Yeah.
unbelievable.
For,
food.
Wow.
Yeah.
for $5, you could stuff your face.
For 5 hours.
Let me back up a little bit. Before the Huntington Beach Police Department moved with the current
Yeah, where they
location,
are now. They used to be down on 6th and Main.
6th and Main and 5th, back and forth.
Yeah.
And there was the jail is still there.
Yeah. No,
Fifth and
Where is the hair salon is? In the back of, if you go in the alley, You see a brick building, red brick building.
Yeah.
They used to be the jailhouse.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right behind Longboards. Yeah, I know the building.
Yeah.
So that was the jail.
Yes, sir.
Tiny little thing.
So let me go forward. The Chevron Oil Company.
Because remember, we want to hear about your family.
Yeah.
He's getting there.
Yeah.
He's getting there. He's
So-
taking the long route.
So the Huntington Beach Company decided to give the land to the city of Huntington Beach to build where is the city hall right now.
Ah.
And they own the property across the street, so we'll give the city a free land, but we're going to develop it and make more money on that. Whereas the shopping centers and the building next door. Let's get back to my family. So I moved to Huntington Beach. I came here to surf in 1964. Let me back up. We were from Hawthorne, Redondo Beach area.
Right.
We had an old Plymouth station wagon. I'm a body surfer. I'm not a surfer, roam. So we came down and these guys started surfing north of the pier. Local guys came out and said, hey, where you guys from? We're from LA. I said, you don't belong here.
Oh.
So
I know. I used to surf Torrance.
So I said to the guy, I'm always sarcastic. I tell the guy, well, why are you kicking us out? I said, this is Chirichora. This is local Huntington Beach. I said, are you for real? He said, yeah, get out of here. So we don't want to get our face busted with a surfboard. So we backed up 5 surfboards and an old Plymouth station wagon. We went back to Redondo Beach. So I said to myself, if I have any brain or a little bit of money, I'm going to go back to Huntington Beach. Fast forward 50 years later, I came back.
Wow.
So I came down here, young man, married, and bought the liquor store with my 2 brothers. And fast forward, I became local with the local guys and all the local guys.
Kokomo's.
All the local guys come down. Hey, Mike, I don't have 99 cents for a 6-pack of beer. Can you cover me? I said, no problem. I'll cover you.
You mean a 6-pack for 99 cents? Like, unreal.
I got to tell you a story happened to me. I got a phone call from the Secret Service.
Okay.
And I'm an ex-military guy. I said, I'm in trouble.
Attaché.
What did you
Attaché.
do now?
Yeah, attaché. Here we go.
Nixon White House was in San Clemente.
Yeah.
So I
that's
got
right.
So I got a phone call. It said,
Western White House.
this is the Secret Service calling you. I said, what did I do? I said, we're going to come to your store. I got scared. They said, we called the Coors distributor, and they told us you're the only one who have 20 cases beer stuck in your bathroom in Pasha Liquor. I said, what do you want? They said, we're going to take it to D.C.
Really?
So I said, these are for my customer. I said, it's not up to you. We call your distributor, and if you don't give us, they're going to cut you off. So about an hour later, I get this big black limo with the president's seal on it. Guy walk in fully strapped. I said, are you Mike Ali? I said, yes, sir. I said, where's the Coors? I said, it's in the back room. I said, we're going to get it out. I said, wait a minute. You're going to pay me for it? I said, we'll pay you for it. So they went and got the beer, loaded on the
In the limo.
Take it to San Clemente. And
They couldn't find beer in D.C.?
well, Coors distributors, till about 25 years ago, were not allowed to sell any Coors beyond the Mississippi River.
You mean east of the Mississippi?
East
of the Mississippi. Oh. There was a territorial thing there with Coors.
Yes.
So they only had the west of the Mississippi.
So they call Coors distributors on Dyer Road off the 55 freeway. So the manager or the president, I said, we need Coors for the president. He's going to take it to his friend, which was President Nixon at that time. And he said, we need it. I said, we don't have it. Well, call up your retail store. He says, only one guy, he always hide extra beer. Who's he? His name
Mike Ali.
Mike Ali.
Huntington Beach.
Pasha Liquor, Huntington Beach.
Unreal.
Wow, that's a
I
great
can't
story.
believe the stories that come out on Huntington Beach. Unreal.
Yeah.
Who wanted the Coors Light?
The president.
Nixon?
Nixon take it back to D.C. to entertain his friend.
Wow, yeah.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
Western White House.
Yeah.
It's exactly. This is 72, 73.
What a trip.
You know, I'm old, so my memory is gone, but
Come on.
so I still remember it. Fast forward, you know, I became part of the community, and after the liquor store, I opened Cagney. We started having entertainment, and on and on and on and on and on.
So you're in competition with the Golden Bear.
Well, Golden Bear was the best.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I seen so many great entertainment come down at the Golden Bear.
Oh, this is best.
Yeah, he also owns Jack's 2, which is on Beach Boulevard in PCA.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Golden Bear was the beginning of young artists to come down and showcase their talent.
Yes. I told Don I saw Van Halen there.
Yeah, Van Halen.
They were nobody.
Jose Feliciano was one of the first guys
Wow.
because it was a folk song place is what it opened up as.
Yeah. The Beberak brother owned it, the Greek.
Yeah.
I call them the Beberak brother, the Greek guys. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute. They bought it from Steve Wheat's grandfather.
That is correct.
Yeah.
The Sweet family.
Steve Wheat, Casey Wheat's dad.
Right.
The grandpa.
Wow.
Yeah, his grandpa started the Golden Bear. It used to be a cafe on Main Street, and when he had enough money, he bought the property where the Golden Bear was and built the Golden Bear, and it was a cafe, the Golden Bear Cafe, and then that's when the two brothers bought it from him in 1963, and then he opened up the Golden Bear nightclub. Yeah. And it was a folk song place because folk music was real popular right then. And then it morphed into the rock thing.
So
a little bit of history.
The police, the musician, the police.
The police.
Yeah, they were coming showcasing their talent before they became national.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And B.B. King.
B.B. King.
You know.
Albert Collins.
All those guys, I experienced personally. And we used to go visit each other's. Beberak brother ran out of beer or wine. Hey, Mike, can you spare 5 cases of this? No problem. But I'm going to need 5 tickets for my friend to watch the show. So
that's how you do it.
So I got to share this incident with you guys, but I hope you respect this because this is for 30 years I couldn't talk about it. So one day, I fire a girl, I catch her stealing. And the word came back to me, she's going to, her motorcycle club at a Garden Grove, the Hessian, going to come down and kick my butt and destroy my place. So I called my PD and showed up. And while we're talking, 3 guys came released from Tehachapi State Prison.
Is this at Pasha?
No, at Cagney.
Oh, okay. This was at Cagney's?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So the police officers, still living, answer dispatch, said there was an armed robbery at Things for Your Head next to the liquor store, if you remember.
Yes.
Dave, okay? I'm about 30 feet away from it. That night, I had my gun on me. I don't know why. Then I saw the policeman pulled his gun, and I pulled 2 of my Long Beach State football players who used to do security for me. And I said, the sergeant's in trouble. We better go help him out. That's the type of person I am.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
This is a true story. I remember the story.
Wow.
Yes.
Unreal.
You know.
I had even forgot about it, but yeah. Keep going. I'm sorry.
So I had my uncle Beretta, which is have 15 in the clip and 1 in the chamber. 92S Beretta.
That's a pistol for who's listening.
Yeah. I'm 160 pound, 5'8", But I have a gut of a lion, I'm not going to back down. I was trained by the best U.S. Army.
Right.
I don't take prisoners. So this guy came out, bearded, 6'4", with a Eisenhower leather jacket they use in World War II. Came out using profanity, talking to the officer. He said, "Who are you? We customer. Why you have your gun pulled out?" Then he looked at me. I said, "Who are you?" I said, "I'm nobody. Just shut up and listen to the sergeant instruction." Then all of a sudden, he unzipped his leather jacket and was a small robe with a Mag 17 short gun. Started shooting, missed me by 5 feet and hit the officer right on top of his chest over the vest.
Just over the top of the vest.
Yeah. Because of the velocity of the distance and the amount of force the Mag 17 minigun threw him on the ground, you know what I mean, lost his weapon. As he was falling down, he told me, he said, Mike, you have your gun? I said, yeah. He said, kill the son of a bitch. Excuse my language.
It's allowed. It's allowed.
So I put my gun, bam, bam, bam. He recovered. We put 28 bullets in the wall and the concrete in his body. And he was, bleeding like a goat, on the sidewalk.
Wow.
His two guys with the old stagecoach, when they saw the shooting, they were parked next to Aldan liquor store. They don't want nothing to do with this. So they took off. Fast forward, they got caught in Lake Isabella in Kern County about 6 months to a year later.
Wow.
So anyway, I became a target. The district attorney, when they did the autopsy, said, there's a strange bullet in the body of the guy. Where's this strange bullet came from? It didn't come from the policeman.
Oh.
So I'm going to stop there. So this is, my life being in Huntington Beach downtown. And
You've experienced a lot.
I experienced a lot. And we continue to help people here. Over the last 20-some-odd years being what I am, we have saved about 10 people's life who have stroke, fell on bike, skateboard, many things. Our job is, besides being a concessionaire, is to help the community and help the people who have problems. We deal with lost child every day. We had an incident a week ago. The girl jumped out of her mom's trailer, and mom kept riding the bike without her daughters inside.
Yeah.
She came crying to me and said, Mike, my daughter's there. I said, where is your daughter? I said, well, she jumped out of the bike. I said, are you that stupid? You ride your bike without the weight in your stroller? So we found the girl at the playground.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Wow.
How old was she? Was she
8 years old.
8 years old?
Yeah, black girl.
Wow.
Jumped out of her mom's
That'll-
trailer.
Well, Mike, you do a lot for the community. Look, you got represented by the community. You're Grand Marshal at the parade. I mean, you people recognize you as a leader in this community for a reason, and you're sharing a lot of great stories with us.
Post
on what-
133?
Yeah.
So we as a human being, God bless us with resources. And we're on earth short time. We have to help other human beings, regardless.
Well, I wish everybody thought that way, Mike. That's amazing.
You know what I mean?
It's truly amazing.
For me, being on the front line on the beach for the last 34 years, I see so many good people come down here, bring their family. First time they see the ocean, Minnesota, Wisconsin,
Oh, yeah.
And you want to make sure that family, that old lady, never put her foot in a salt water in the ocean. I give her the wheelchair and, give a chair. Go enjoy yourself. You know what I mean?
Create a memory.
Yeah. When you go back to your church, you go back to your neighbors, you go back, give us some good report, city of Huntington Beach, the beach, you know what I mean? And this is my job as member of the Conference and Visitor Bureau since 1996, is to feed this information back to the Conference and Marketing Bureau. How we could bring more family to come down, enjoy our beaches, enjoy downtown, dining, swimming, riding bike, spend your money in our community, surfing. We have a great culture, surf lessons, surfboard, boogie board, chairs,
Bicycles.
umbrella.
You ran everything out of the shop there, too.
Yeah. So this is my job and my family is to promote the beach, promote City of Huntington Beach, and promote the surf industry because it's a culture. When you get people come from Europe, South America, Japan, China, Middle East, and they see we have 24 hours of surf.
Yeah.
They don't have that.
Oh, they don't have that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no waves breaking
You know,
in Minnesota.
You know, and I had a young lady came in a couple of days ago. I said, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Galveston, Texas. I want to go surf." I said, "There's no surf in Galveston, lady." He said, "You're right. That's why I'm in Huntington Beach. I need a longboard." I said, "Here it is. Go have a good time. End of the day. How do you like it?" Best time in my life. That's what we offer. City of Huntington Beach. That's what we offer. People come down, enjoy our beaches, enjoy dining, enjoy our hotels, enjoy the environment. Take it back with you. Tell your friend, you know.
Send them back.
Send them back. Come and spend your money in our community. And for us, sitting here as business people in the community, beside the city, we have to promote that.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
No,
You know,
that's
we-
our, that's
You know,
that's what this is all about.
you know, city officials come and go. But
We
we're here.
don't. We don't.
We're here.
We're here forever.
I've been here half a century.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is our life.
You know what I
Not-
mean?
Not only do we live here, we have our businesses here.
Yeah, and we have vested everything. Our grandkids here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, listen, we still haven't talked about your wife, your kids. Let's talk a little bit about your wife and your kids. And
My wife, we just finished 40 years anniversary,
congrats, unreal.
and my wife recovered from 2 breast cancer.
Wow, she's a recovery.
Yeah, she's a recovery. Thanks God for that.
Wow.
And the doctor.
What's your wife's name?
Ida, A-I-D-A.
Ida.
And I have 5 boys and 1 girl, and I have 12 grandkids,
Wow.
and they all living within 5 miles. I make sure I work for them. I don't work for myself.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Make sure they have a future life in the city of Huntington Beach,
Wow.
where they go to school and be part of the community and keep my name and our legacy for years to come.
Well, one of your sons, Joe,
Yes.
is a good friend of mine.
Yes.
And we have the common tie between him and I is the classic car industry.
Yes.
So he's got that really nice Impala, really cool car that he
Yeah.
loves. And I started the cruise night on Wednesday nights, and he used to come and cruise his car with us.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. And matter of fact, last weekend I had to go meet Rick and pick up some paperwork. And when I did, we were standing right in front of your shop on the boardwalk there. And then Joe walks up and gives me a lot of shit. Hey, I know you. You're not. And just good fun though. Really good fun. Yeah, a lot of fun and really good character. I
Yeah.
like him a lot.
Yeah, he's got a 65 Impala.
Yeah, nice car.
Paid a lot of money for it.
Yeah. Well, they're not cheap, and plus, these old classic cars like our buses, they
Yeah.
take money to keep them running too.
You know, about 7-8 years ago, he had another one, and I said, "Sell the damn thing. Let me buy you a place so you could have a place for your kids." So, you know, he gave me the money, and I said, "I'll match you, and you owe me the money." And we bought a house, and he's living it off Slater's Avenue.
Oh yeah, cool.
He's got his lady, 2 little girls, you know what I mean? And, you know, that's who we are, you know. People like you, my friend Ramsey here, and you, and Rick, and all of us, we are on the front line on Main Street in the community and promote our community and help other people, you know. When we see sad incident like the kid who just got
Kobe.
died, Kobe's,
IPA, yeah.
and you know, I hope we're gonna have a nice paddle out for
Oh,
him.
we are.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And
It's
and
coming. We
yeah.
just gotta let time heal.
yeah, and if you guys anything you need from me, I'm there for you.
Yeah.
And the families, you know what I mean. And if they want to come down after the ceremony, have lunch at my place is open for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. Well, like I said, you're a pillar in the community. Zach's 1, Zach 2. I mean, you look at-
Kokomo's. He doesn't even mention Kokomo's. Kokomo's is on the other side of the main lifeguard tower.
Right.
The lifeguard headquarters.
right there on the boardwalk. Yeah.
The
Yeah, I
food
know.
is unreal there.
And we feed the last day of this year. We didn't do it, but we've been doing it for the last 6-7 years. The last day for
Junior
li-
lifeguards.
Joe set up a buffet for them, and we feed them for free
Yeah.
with their family. Just appreciation for their, coming and spending a few dollars with us and give back to the community. And I made a decision many years ago. I put 1% what I make back into the community. Veterans, I feed my veteran twice a year. D-Day, June 6th, fish lunch, and Veteran Days. As you know, I do all the ceremony on the Pier Plaza, and I help a lot of veterans who down on the luck. I see him semi-homeless. I take him shirt or pants or whatever I have, feed him and give him place, give him a shower behind my building, clean him up, and
Wow.
trying to send them to the right place where they could have a decent life.
And get some help, yeah. You know, it just dawned on me, we're all three U.S. Army.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All three of us U.S.
Yeah.
Army.
Well, for your information, being involved in my veteran post 133 for the last 20 years, Huntington Beach have the largest veteran in Orange County.
Wait, I don't understand. So what is it?
The population of veteran in Huntington Beach have the largest
vet
veteran population in Orange County.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, sir.
That's unreal.
We have more veteran than Irvine, than Santa Ana, Anaheim, which is 3 major population community, but Huntington Beach have the largest
Wow.
veteran.
So the vets know where home is.
Yes.
Huntington Beach.
Yeah. And, over the years, my veteran post being a vice commander, I was in charge of the food and beverages. And the commander come to me and said, Mike, you in the food business, we need help. I said, whatever you need, give me the date and the number. So every year for the last 20 years, Labor Day weekend, we rent Lake Street
Park.
the
barbecue
area, and we bring all the boys state, girls and boys, we send them to Sacramento to be part of government. They learn government, senators.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? So we bring their family and we give them award, and I do all the food for that, and I've been doing it for over 20 years on Labor Day, and you're more than welcome to be part of
Yeah,
that.
I'd love to come and visit and
Started
say a few words. Yeah.
11:30, 12 o'clock.
Wow.
We get about close to 75 to 100 people with their family and veteran, and a free lunch. My veteran bring in yellowfin tuna, and I bring the hot dogs and the hamburgers, and a lot of the ladies bring pies and fruit. And,
Oh, wow. I'll convince Don. We'll both show up.
So I'll remind you.
Yeah, no, I'll be there. You
You
don't
know,
even know.
it's a Labor Day.
Is that
Monday.
Labor Day?
Monday.
Is it Monday, Labor Day?
Yes. Yeah. So that's what we do. And, I do the Memorial Day, the MIA flag.
So wait, so Memorial Day just passed. Labor Day's coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Beginning and end, yeah.
So I want to remind some of the community who's listening is to come to 9/11 ceremony at 6 p.m. I'm going to be there. Always, I do all the event for Memorial Day and 9/11 and Veteran Day. I organize it.
American Legion.
And
That's where it's going to be, the 9/11.
Yes.
Where's 9/11?
6 p.m. at the Pier Plaza.
Where? What day?
9/11.
Oh,
September.
Okay, so September 11th.
The fire department in charge of that, and our post and myself.
I don't think I've missed one. I've been at every single one that I know of.
So we like to have the community to show up and support, memorize memory of the 9/11 situation.
Yeah, we'll have Sky put those on the calendar.
Yeah. So, I like to tell the community to come down and involve in some of these ceremonies. It's patriotic.
Well, talking about that, you were just in the parade.
Yes.
So what was that like? I mean, you're the Grand Marshal. How did you enjoy? I mean, talk about giving back to the community, getting the community involved. You're involved.
Well,
he used to be, I'm on the board of directors. He used to be on the board of directors for like 7 years. Was it 7 years?
8 years.
8 years.
So
8 years.
Kathy Green was the mayor.
Yeah.
And she called me and said, Mike, I need you to be, as a veteran, we don't have a veteran in the post. I'm in
the board.
In the board. So I said, it's an honor for me to be there. So I went in there and started meeting. Fast forward, the veteran, at that time, I was not a member of the American American Legion.
American Legion.
So the commander showed up in our meeting, and he said, our veterans are old, World War II, Korea's, Vietnam. We need to be in the front of the parade because they kind of walk and all that. So I raised my hand in the board, and I talked to the director. Can I speak? She said, yeah, Mike, you could speak. I said, it's an honor for you guys. We owe that to you. And I was not part of the post. But as a veteran, served in the Army, I always have any veteran in need, I'm going to be there for you.
Wow.
I don't care who you,
That's powerful.
what branch you in. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel, because it's a brotherhood you develop. So when I got drafted, they gave me 3 choices. Kick me back to the Holy Land where I was born, 5 years in prison, or serve. I said, I'll serve. You know what I mean?
A lot of guys that I was in the Army, they had that. They'd go to face the judge, and the judge would say, I'm going to put you in jail for 10 years, or you can go to the service of your choice for 4.
Yeah.
A lot of guys I served with, I was like, you're a criminal, and they put you.
No, I was not criminal. I had 2 brothers, so one of the brothers had to go. I have younger brother, older brother. So I said, guess what? I'll volunteer and I'll go.
All right, there you go.
And I'll go. So when I signed my name on 1133 South Broadway in June 12 of 1967, I remember when I signed my name to give my life for this country, to me, that's my commitment. No,
Yeah, that was his
the draft. Where you have to go sign in to join the Army.
Yeah.
South Broadway, the induction center.
Yeah.
So
I
you
went
weren't
through the
necessarily
induction.
drafted. You actually said, I'm joining.
That's right.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. I didn't draft.
So you were RA, not US.
Yes.
You're a regular
Yeah.
Army.
You know,
I was US and switched to RA.
I was regular Army.
I was US. I was US and switched to RA.
Yeah, that's what I did.
You
I
know
was
what I
regular
mean?
Army, yeah.
So that's how my commitment to this country. This country is good to my father, to me, to my kid, 3rd, 4th generation. You know what I mean? My uncle served in the Air Force in World War II. My father-in-law served in the U.S. Army in Midway Island, doing World War II and doing the Japanese. And I come from military background.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So if somebody wants a great day at the beach on a Saturday, let's talk about Zach's. What do you have to offer at Zach's, and what is Zach's really all about? Right there by the Pier Plaza.
Let me get back to the 4th of July.
Oh, okay.
So I sat on the board for 8 years, and 1 year we were short on money. And we sat in the city hall, and it was $5,000 short to pay some of the fees and all that. So Debbie Cook was the mayor.
Oh,
I remember Debbie Cook.
She's
actually pretty.
And I said, I'll donate $5,000 to the board.
you did?
Yes.
Wow.
Debbie Cook made a sarcastic, and I hope she's listening. She made a sarcastic remark, make sure the check is good. I said, well, you're the mayor. Why don't you match me?
There you go. Call her out. Yeah.
Did she?
Hell no.
Wow. Unreal. I can't believe somebody would say that.
So let's wait. Let's move forward to this year. How did you get onto the community grand marshal? Tell them.
Well, there's a lot of people in Huntington Beach recognize me. Some of them friends, some of them they recognize what I do, what I have been doing in this community and all that. So apparently they had a meeting and a board, and they put a lot of names in there. And somebody close to me and other people decide, why don't we put Mike Ali? He's a veteran and he lives in Huntington Beach, part of the community, as the Grand Marshal. So fast forward, I get a phone call, and they come down to Zach and said, we're going to have a meeting with you. I said, I'm in trouble again.
Oh, yeah. He's always worried about guilty conscience.
So wait. So we had Stacy, who's
Stacy Newton.
Yeah. she's been on this podcast.
Yeah.
In fact, she was one of the first
Yeah,
people.
she was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Molly,
Community service.
Yeah, we kind of walked up to him. He didn't know what was going. What's going on? And then that's when I handed you the envelope. Is that correct?
Yes. And I cried.
And you cried.
Yeah.
Wow, you got emotional.
Yeah. And I was humble and very, respectful to the board and to the people and the city of Huntington Beach. And for me, it's an honor for me and my family, and something I will continue to support the community.
Yeah.
And I instruct my kid to do the same things, because this is a life, and I spent 50 years of my life in Huntington Beach. Building it for the future generation. You know what I mean? We could be going tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
But we want to make sure your kids, your grandkids, come down and have a fun day at
My
the beach.
grandkids, I tell you, when I bring my grandkids, he gives us first class service when we go there. It's
Now, are you showing up at Zach's every day still?
Yes, I enjoy.
Because every time I go by, I go, when's he not gonna be there? Like he's always there. I'm going, wow, that guy
he's got the special parking lot.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
see
yeah,
his
yeah.
bus right there.
Yep. Yeah.
You have to appreciate and understand. Over the years, we built client from Europe to Canada, inside the United States. People start coming, bring their kids, teach them surf lesson 15, 20 years ago. Those kids are teenagers. Those kids now married. So they bring their wife and kids, grandma, grandpa.
And they want to meet Mike.
Yes.
That's it. That's true.
And they said, we want to go where I took my surf lesson. Grandma said, I want to go where first time the guy gave me a wheelchair, walked me through the sand, and I put my feet in the beach.
Pacific Ocean.
In the Pacific Ocean. So this is what we give back to these folks whose landlocked state don't have the luxury us sitting here and 200,000 people live in Huntington Beach. That within 5-10 minutes you ride your bike, you walk. Here's the ocean, God given to us.
Yeah, our backyard.
For free.
Yeah.
You go to New York, they charge you going to the beach.
Oh, yeah.
You know that?
I did not.
Well, yes, sir. In New York and New Jersey, if you're going to go to the beach, you have to pay $5 to $10 to walk into the beach.
Wow.
You know, people complain about some of the prices. I said, I give you the beach for free, my friend.
Yeah, look where you get to sit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is our job, is make sure the family come down, they have a fun day at the beach without costing a whole lot of money or somebody bothering them. And our biggest concern is the homeless and other people, I don't like to talk on this microphone, who bring their camera and pretend to be tourists, and they do stupid things. But we recognize them. So I send my soldier, Joe, and tell him, said, why are you taking picture of this so-and-so and so? You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
I don't need to go in detail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is stuff we're trying to prevent.
Yeah. Good job.
You know what I mean?
And Joe's the man for the job.
Yeah. and you know,
He can handle it.
we had an incident about a month ago in the bathroom. The maintenance guy came in and speak to him in Spanish, one of my languages, Spanish too. So he said, hey, senor, somebody is dead in the bathroom in Spanish. I said, come on, you kidding me? So I walked in there, and the guy laying down, so-and-so and so. And I called Joe. I said, Joe, do you have those
Nitrous oxide.
Yeah. I said, yeah, we keep a couple of them, some of those. So Joe went in there and put it in his nose, and he didn't wake up. Then he pumped him in the stomach. Then he put another one and finally started breathing. So I called the fire department. I said, send me a unit down here. So the unit came, and some of the fire department grabbed him by the feet. And as soon as he grabbed him by the feet, he woke up like normal human being. So he stood there, and Joe got in his face. He said, "Listen, so, I just saved your life. I don't want to ever see you again in Huntington Beach. Take your goddamn stranger sticker with you and get out of here. Never come back." So one of the firemen said, "Who's this? Who's this guy talking?" So the other fireman told him, "This is Mike, one of the elites."
Unreal.
So that's what we do. We help people.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
about, yeah. That's
And
what it's about.
we, we make a living and we help people. Because remember, our location, we get so many people, the good and the bad and the ugly. And everybody come to the beach with a drama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we have to adjust our attitude and our thinking, how we're going to deal with that individual who's screaming. And we have kids, grandma, walking by. I don't want those family never go back to Huntington Beach.
Because they think it's ugly.
Yes.
And so you got to fix that somehow.
And
Wow. Think about it, Don. The plaza, the entrance to the pier, the parking lot. He's right dead center of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I never thought of that. Yeah.
and we had, during the COVID, we had a lot of problem with people coming from LA. I don't need to go in detail. and I told Joe, prepare because I know the area.
Trouble.
So be careful. So we have to really be careful what we say and what we do because we are in the front line.
Yeah.
And people trying to bait us into fight or certain negative things. So we have to bite our tongue and just sit back.
And take a more diplomatic approach.
That is
You're
correct.
professional. You're professional.
You know
And
what I
keep it
mean?
that way.
And if I can't take care of it, so I call the PD or I call the lifeguard and I said, "Hey guys, I need help." And dispatcher, they want what's wrong with it? I said, "Just send me some help. You know who I am. Send me help before it get ugly." You know what I mean? So that's the things we're trying to prevent negative things to our beach community.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we're in the front line. Policemen are busy and lifeguards are busy saving life in the waters. So we're in the front line. We deal with, average 10 to 50,000 a week or a month tourism.
Right.
People lock themselves in the bathroom, so we had to
Get 'em
go.
out. Yeah.
We have extra keys, so we take
Yeah,
them out.
take it.
Or break the doors, you know what I mean? Or they're on our toilet tissue paper, so I have to give them toilet tissue paper in the bathroom. So not just being a concessionaire and selling food and drinks and that, we do other things. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, well, that was my next question because we're about running out of time. But Zach's offers a menu
Yes.
of food. But there's a lot of, you can rent a bike, you can rent a boogie board, you can rent a wetsuit. I mean, there's almost nothing that you can't get. So if you're coming here to Huntington Beach and you end up down at the Pier Plaza, you can't miss Zach's, you can't miss Mike, or his family. Stop by and say hi and whatever you need, he's got. I mean, if you want to enjoy a day at the beach, he's going to make sure that you enjoy a day at the beach, no matter what it is you want. You want to take your first surf lesson. You want to go for one of the biggest things in Huntington Beach is the bike cruise. We all love our beach cruiser bikes. We all hop on them. And literally you've got, from Zach's going south, you can go all the way into Newport Beach on the Strand riding a bike. Or from Zach's going north, you can go all the way up to Seal Beach, riding a bike and just enjoy the bike. I think this is the bike capital of the world, if you ask me. It's so much fun to ride a bike, and Zach has the bikes. And maybe you don't want to ride a 2-wheel pedal bike, you can get into a 4-wheel thing. And Zach's got the menu of food, and so not only get there in the morning and have breakfast, take off for the afternoon, come back, have lunch.
Plus, we offer to the community anytime you want to do a birthday party for your kids, grandkids, or family reunion, or somebody want to get married, don't want to pay $125 in the hotel. We do the wedding for you from A to Z. My daughter's a wedding planner, you know what I mean?
Wow.
So anytime. We just did an event 2 nights ago at Zach 2 for big competition at the State Beach. They came in and they want to charge them $50. We did it. We fed 100 people for $25 at Zach 2 down at Beach Boulevard. So if you local Huntington Beach, you want to come down and do an event for your member of your family, call me or come down personally, see me or see Joe. We'll make it happen for you. We'll give you a discount. We'll whatever extra stuff you need, we'll offer it to you. So anytime you have family coming from outside visiting you, they want to come down and have a fun day at the beach. We have chairs, we have umbrellas, we have
Everything.
Whatever you need. And you want to do an event, we have beer and wine now. And just come down and introduce yourself to me or my son Joe, and we'll help you.
So-
We're here to help the community.
Right. So if somebody wants to get a hold of you, Zach, phone number?
714, that's my personal. You could call me anytime. 714-717-2797.
And is there a website or email?
You could go to Zach HB,
That's it, zachshb.com.
yes, or you could call the business line, which is 714-536-0215. And you're more than welcome to come and meet me and my son Joe, and we'll accommodate you whatever you need.
Do you have email?
Mike Ali, 8181@gmail.com.
And that, the information you just gave us will pop up on the screen.
Yes.
So people will actually see that during the show. They're watching the episode.
Sure.
Well, we've been sitting with Mike Ali from Huntington Beach. Zach's 1, Zach 2. Great man, great community giver. Been here forever. I don't think there's anybody that doesn't know you, and you and your family. And thank you for joining us today. It means a lot.
Well,
Don, you got any other questions or?
Oh no, I'm just glad that he's that he spent the time with us because
Yeah.
he's got a lot of history. I've known him for quite a long time, but to listen to him talk about it like he has and explain like his whole purpose, his whole meaning, and
Why he's here.
yeah, and he's here to help the community,
Yeah.
and it shows.
Well, we go back in the 60s and the 70s, Huntington Beach was today different than it was at that time.
Totally different.
When I moved down here in 71, it was only 50,000 people live here. Still a lot of strawberry field on Ulen and Magnolias and
Yeah, it was
Oil.
all
on
districts,
Beach Boulevard.
all
and
districts,
Oil wells, you know what I mean?
separated by strawberry fields and cornfields.
Yeah, so for the young people who's listened to the program, you know what I mean? We, the old generation who's been here for many years, we just want to share the story with you guys.
Yeah.
And so you could share it with your kid 20, 30 years down the road.
Yeah.
Life is short. Enjoy it. Be humble. Be respectful. And don't somebody want to attack you, take the negative and make it in positive. Said, I'm sorry, I apologize, and go forward in life because God will reward you.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you for ending the show right there. That's perfect, Mike. Couldn't ask for better. I'm Mel Craig.
And I'm Don Ramsey.
And thanks for joining us for another episode of HB Unplugged.
Thank you, and it's a pleasure, and I thank you very much for having me. And if you have any more questions in the future, I'm available.
Thanks, Mike. Take it easy.
Thank you.